get a cramp.
You wonderful. You just got a champagne glass.
Oh, there we go.
Being traditionalist, on behalf of my wife and I, thank you everybody. Thank you Wayne for your speech. It was going to be a McDonald's version, but it was just perfect. I appreciate all the nice things you said about this stuff. And to Dean, you couldn't have said it better. Thank you for the welcome. And I know that I think of your mum and Mark, there he is. Yes, he is. Yeah. I just was trying to think of what's a way I could sum up your mother so that people can sort of perhaps understand the rapport between you three. And not overlooking Jill, of course, because she talks to everyone. And every time your mum's on the phone to one of you, at the end of it, and I might be just walking past, I'm not eavesdropping, but I might just walk past, and there'd be a pause as if she's listening, and then she would say, "And I love you too." And that would happen on every phone call, correct?
Correct.
Almost. Okay.
Yes.
And to all the guests here, it's fabulous to see you all. Haven't seen you for about 4 or 5 months, except for about half a dozen. But people have said, "Oh, you're just having a small family wedding." I said, "Well, that's not so easy. You've got 5 of us times 2, that's 10, plus 10 grandchildren, that's 20, and then there's my 2 sisters, Anne and Margaret, and Ken and Pauline. So there's 24 before we even think about anything else. And when we decided, well, how many will we have? Faye would stand there with her cards close to her chest, you know, because I would make a suggestion and she would be saying something like, "I'll look at you and raise you one." So I have to say, "And I'll bet 2. Till eventually we had a pot of gold in the middle, and that's the culmination of all you people here today, because it's great that when I know Faye and Faye's friends, and Faye knows mine, and it's fantastic too that we're all able to be here together today. Now I'd like to talk for a minute about things like the brilliant cards that people have been sending us and some presents and what have you. But I'm going to leave that for a couple of minutes, because Faye's going to tell you about that. Yeah. You remember about 5 months ago how I felt? Surprise! Yeah, so Faye's going to talk about that. I said to Faye, "Why did you bother putting no presents on the invitation?" And I said, look at some of the presents we got. In which case, if we didn't have that there, just think about what we would have got. Anyway, you'll talk about cards and presents. Nearly everybody is here from the 80th party. Surprise party was beautiful. Except there's, in Faye's side, there's Hardy Tuck, who's been lauded all day now. and the 3 cousins, Tony, Beverly and Joan, and their halves and what have you. And Roland and Margaret, who have had to leave. When it was my turn, Emma was away. She was at Camp America, but she was hoping I'd be back in time for the wedding. Thank you, Emma. And of course, we've got Ashley, the sister and Nathan with Ali, and and Emily. They're still moving around either Portugal or London or somewhere in Europe. And texting, by the way. Hope you have a wonderful time. I think just to finish it off, and thank you everybody for making such a wonderful day with us. Is Sam here? Sam the manager. Thank you, Sam. Sam, I'd just like to... Oh, come outside there. Knows what you're looking at. Sam, thank you very much. Jill, of course, Faye's sister, introduced us. Faye and Jill and Keith have been members here for about 11 or 12 years. And Sam has just been so wonderful in terms of selection of food, what we should do, pray for the weather, just about everything, you know. But he looked like he was going to trip at the last hurdle on Thursday, Sam, when Glenn, the CD was given to him and it wouldn't play. So he came through on Friday, bought a new unit, and so all this music that Faye had selected, Dean put together, and it's playing beautifully today. Thank you, Sam. What I suggest you do is put your fees up, quite up, because to pay for that sort of thing, Sam. Yes, there's a couple of here, I'll put a donation in straight away. Thanks, everybody. I'd now like to introduce you to Faye.
I wasn't expecting to speak, and I won't be saying much at all. But I love this sort of thing. I love doing it. But I do want to thank everyone, and I always thank you all for your cards and your gifts. And we haven't seen some of them yet, the ones on the table, and the gifts have been delivered to us. Have been terrific and wonderful. And we're enjoying ourselves, and I hope you all are too. And it's just a great occasion, and thanks for all making it feel good too, because that makes a difference. We can see you're all relaxed and you look like you're enjoying yourselves and everything's going well. So that's all I'm going to say.
I just add that at my end of here, I'd say 5:30, 5:30. Sam has said there's nothing on after. If a few people just want to stay a little while longer and sit around or have a drink or something,
That's fine. Yes, that's right. And we're going to hand some cake around shortly. And so just relax and keep on enjoying it. Thank you.
It's been a really special day.
Good.
Thank you very much. Everybody that I spoke to was complimenting the staff, and they were saying, "Oh, there's lots of food, and we love the service," and the speeches that were made. Thank you very much, and Dean and Faye joined in, and so it was so nice seeing all these people. Faye and I, I'm sure, will be really happy and have a good, relaxing week now.
Very good. Okay.